Welcome everybody. The show starting again. Paul, good to see you. Hey, what's happening? Itwhip, welcome back. Ken Chua, welcome. Good to see you back. And Gokop is here as well. Good to see everybody. Well, I think we could be having an interesting market open since Powell is going to speak as well. Who knows what's he going to say? D-Pain, we're back. Exactly. So I'm quite curious how this market open is going to go. But this will be definitely exciting, to say the least. You caught the gold short? Oh, nice. This one. Beautiful. Look at how gold actually went through these zones that we outlined in the London session. This was a nice one here. So kind of a nice little trade up there. I mean, I took a trade on gold, but only on evals. But anyway, gold actually made a nice move, that's for sure. If you have your profit for the day, I suggest don't risk it. Don't give it back. Don't give it back. Honestly, I tried to get myself out from the hole on one of my MyFundedFutures funded accounts, and I just got deeper and deeper, and now unfortunately the account is swimming in a huge drawdown. So I think I need to say it out that we have a high chance that this account is gonna be in the dumpster real soon. So what can we say? I thought we're gonna go for that new week opening gap down there. Anyway, it is what it is. Green, welcome. Hey, delivered from the daily fair value gap. Nice. Okay, so here's the quant hour chart. Let's see how the market's gonna open up. 5 seconds, and here we go. Market open. I don't know if we have some kind of a data delay here or anything. Not really sure. It might want to break higher. Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete these levels here. Pushing up there. Let's see. Maybe some sort of a liquidity sweep. And let's see what Powell is gonna say. Could be interesting for later, maybe. But anyway, I'm not sure if there's a live YouTube feed somewhere where they have Powell on, or is it just going to be, I haven't really checked the facts, like what's he going to talk about. You mean the new week opening gap? I mean, it didn't so far. Yes, there is. All right. Ah. Oh, so it's going to be a banking forum. So most likely he's not going to be commenting too much about the recession and rate cuts and stuff. I guess they will try to ask him about that, but I'm not sure that he's going to comment on those. We'll see. We'll see. Pretty much sideways action. Let's refresh financial juice. Do we have something here? We have Jolt's job openings. Not too far from here. So that might gonna mix up everything. But we'll see. So far standing still. Okay, let's check some levels on the 5-minute chart. We have the new week opening gap down there. We have some congestion zone up here. NQ might try to move it up there. I'm not sure. So far, it's just barcoding on the 1 minute. And that's it. 27 minutes until the news. I wonder what it will do. Seems like it might want to push it a little bit higher here. Just a little bit, you know. Okay. Okay, nothing. What is gold doing? Gold is actually back to that zone, which is now has been destroyed. I have to check something on the 15-minute chart here, because there's still a zone up here on gold. I'm not sure if it's going to take it or not. The open of this candle is at 66.6. All right. Can it go higher? Oh, it already did. Okay. It already did. So what's the high of the zone? In case it wants to break it. 72.9. Okay. 72.9. And on the downside, there is nothing. There's a fair value gap here at 55, from 52 to 55. Maybe I will look into gold later. For now, let's just wait of what's going to happen here on NQ. Ron, good to see you. Hey. How you doing? Yeah. Pretty much sideways action. Everybody's gonna wait for the job opening news. So we'll see. You know, at this time might have been a better idea to to start sitting down at the market like at 10 a.m. because there's not much to do until then. So that's perfect long entry. Nice. You missed it. Yeah, Paul was speaking, but I think he's not going to comment too much on the rate cuts and such. So hopefully that's not really going to affect anybody. And so far all we can do is just wait and wait and wait a little bit more. Price congested into this area. Everybody's gonna wait for the news. No major movements, I think, for the next 24 minutes. We're stuck here at no man's land. So that's it. That's all we can do is wait. All we can do is just wait and see what's gonna happen. Just sideways action. Well, we might as well just play some chess or something because this market is just not gonna move until the news. Maybe he's gonna sweep some orders up and down, and that's it. That's all we can maybe expect, but nothing more. Yeah, 5 and 15 minute took some liquidity, but it can still push higher, which I think it will. And that's it. That is all we have. Nothing on Powell. So so just waiting. Quick check on gold. There is a fair value gap down here. That's the only one that we can maybe use for a possible long position later. And I'm not looking to short gold, by the way. I think it should be just going higher. NQ still looks like it wants to push it to the upside here. Wouldn't be surprised on a big break to the upside here. Just push everybody above the 835. But so far that's it. Okay, let me know if you guys have a plan or looking to enter something. I mean, obviously do not enter here in this mess. So what are they expecting? They're not expecting that more jobs. Open up on manufacturing. PMI number. Expecting better number. Okay. What a market open, right? Exactly what you need to avoid at times like this. Okay. And by the way, it was very close to that new week opening gap. And look at this bounce. Like, I'm not sure what was the goal here, to squeeze the sellers. I think everybody, including myself, wanted to see this drop down to the new week opening high. And now it's just, you know, kind of sits there. I mean, there's a liquidity void there. That's the thing. So I guess there could be lots of orders sitting in that area. But that's it. Okay, quick look on gold. Going sideways, NQ pushing a little bit down here. Wonder if it will try one more time to tag the new week opening gap or not. We are at previous day low again. Is it gonna bounce? Who knows? Still more than 15 minutes until the news, so kind of an interesting area here. Bulls are trying to push. And that's it. Not much to do. Powell is speaking. I don't really want to force myself into anything. Okay, back to the range. Back to the range. Was there some kind of a news event here? Nothing. Manufacturing PMI. All right. Somewhat positive news. All right. Nothing. Feel like it might try to break those highs up there. Could be liquidity sitting right there. Still 15 minutes. What a market, right? This market is just, I mean, this is what it's going to be until the news. Still 13 minutes. It's like watching paint dry, everybody. Okay, there was a spike here. Maybe some orders have been swept. Who knows? Macro is starting in 10 seconds, I guess. There you go. More macro. And we still have almost 10 minutes to go until the news. Kind of interesting. And freaky. I don't see any entry. I'm not even trying to force myself into an entry here. This is just, you know. This is just not the thing I'm looking for. Still pushing higher. Not much to do. And what else do we have? Back to the congestion zone here. We'll see. It's definitely horseshit, yeah. We went long on 782. Wow. That's a nice entry, man. You got that right at the... That's beautiful. That's a beautiful entry. Even if you closed it, man, it's still good. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Yeah, well, anyway. That's what I think about the market. All right, we're here. Boring price action. I know, right? It's just too good. So we have the news real soon. Yeah, be careful. Here we go. Wow. Okay, nothing major. So far. Technically just swept some levels. Let's see what it does. I think the new week opening gap is still there for everybody to look for. Kirktown, hey, welcome. Good to see you, man. How's it going? I'm still kind of interested to maybe look for that new week opening gap. Not sure. I really don't have any bias right now. I'm just eyeballing with this 751 with the new week opening gap. That's all. That's all basically. I took a short position, 813. Very small position. I don't think that. I mean, it's a risky one. But, you know, if it can go, that's fine. TP is gonna be at 53. And that's it. That's it. Obviously, it's a dangerous position. There was a small fair value gap here that kind of gave me the idea to go short. $770. Yeah, we could bounce up from that. That's true. Yeah, Powell speaking, but this time Powell is going to avoid commenting on the rate cuts and the recession and, you know, all that usual. He's talking about banking. I mean, just some boring topics. And even if he gets the question about the rate cuts, he will avoid to answer for those questions. Powell is actually very good by avoiding questions when he's not doing the official speech. Like, anytime he shows up in any kind of, you know, summit or just giving some speech on universities or anywhere, he gets questions about rate cuts and inflation and everything, and he always ditches those questions all the time. Like, he says, I no comments on that right now, and he just moves on, and that's it. Obviously the reporters are trying to trap him with some questions. So that's why it could be interesting. They try to ask the same question from a different perspective. So maybe he will answer something, maybe he will say something, but man, look at this. It's not looking that good right now. The reporter placed a trade before the interview. Maybe. Most likely that could be the reason. Now it's not looking good at all. I mean, let's look at the bigger picture for a minute here, okay? Yeah, I might gonna get stopped out from this. So let's look at the bigger picture. We obviously have a beautiful 15-minute order block above midnight level, which is great. We have the Asia high. We still have that new week opening gap down there. It was very close. It's actually not far. Like, look at it now. It's like 50 points away. For NQ, especially in the silver bullet hour, it's just, it's very close. And because it's a liquidity void, it could be attracting more and more sellers into the market. At least that's what I was hoping for. Well, if it's not going that way, then that's fine too. Obviously, there was a 15-minute zone here that has been traded into, so no surprise there. But are we going to break that level? I guess, I mean, I don't know. Green, it's very difficult now. Trust me on this. It is a very difficult market at the moment. In the past couple of days, definitely. Exactly, it's trash. It's absolutely trash. And that's why the best you can do is filter out those trades as much as possible. I'm not copy trading this one right now. Just one trade and that's it. Top G is here. Hello. What's happening? 835 break. It might as well possible. What was the news, by the way? I mean, what was the number? Okay, better than, so the news were positive. So that's actually good. More job openings, that's good for the economy, I guess. That's a positive thing. So good news. Manufacturing PMI, good. Job opening, good. Manufacturing prices, actually not that bad. So actually good. Prices are not all that high. Actually, everything is so far in the good side. These numbers are good. And so the market should be pushing higher, right? But instead, we're just going sideways. Trump wants to deport Elon back to South Africa. Is it real? Is that a real thing? Is that really happening on social media or something? What's going on with those two? I feel, cause we are living in a simulation. Just saying. That's true, Top G. Nothing is real anymore. There is. Oh, really? They are near the final vote on the tax bill. All right. Huge divergence on ES. What's happening? Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. Huge divergence. All right. This is a difficult market, I think. Well, let's just hope for that gap is gonna get tagged. If not, then it's cool too. By the way, how long is Powell gonna speak? I feel like he's, you know, the force is not working because he's speaking. I don't like this. Definitely feel, because exactly, you just perfectly described how NQ looks like at the moment. Man, it wants to break out. Okay. All right, NQ. If you want it this way, let's do it this way. It seems like it really wants to break those highs. Well, if it does, I might be looking into a long position up to 888, and then maybe I'm closing this one. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad. Anyway. I want to check something on my magical indicators on MetaTrader. I'm really curious what it shows. Yeah, nothing. All right, this is gonna break higher. One more push and it's just gonna skyrocket. Yeah, there you go. I'm out. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be watching the 5-minute. Yeah, the break happened nicely at 35. And so I'm gonna mark this fair value gap here for future reference. Who knows? I like the zone up there. I still do like it. I'm just not sure if it wants to carry through. But nice little break. Easy 5 points. What do you think? 907 for 55? That's a good target. I like the Asia high anyways, and I do like this order block up there, and that's why I'm keep looking at this level. So I might gonna go a little bit aggressive here and take a trade on this. Let me see if there's gonna be a pullback to 36. $83. I think we talked about that level. 83. Okay, I got into a long position looking for that 83. Or up there in the 80s. Bit of an aggressive entry because the 5-minute gap is still, I mean, this is still not the official 5-minute gap. It's just pulling back on the 1-minute chart for some orders. But even if it gets down here, that's cool because there's a gap there as well. Yeah. Man, it's really hard to decide. I do like that level. That's why I pointed it out earlier. And these levels down here have been beautifully taken. So still 1 minute from this 5-minute candle. I feel like it's gonna reprice this gap, so that's not good. Yeah, it's repricing. Okay, was this just a liquidity sweep? must have been. The 1 minute is still valid, but I'm not sure that's enough. There's a nice 3-minute fair value gap though, right here. Can be used as possible entry. So let's see if it's gonna go through or not. Where was the first fair value gap? Out of curiosity, was it down there? I think it was. It's not looking good. It definitely does not look good. It was a nice shift. Yeah. Alicia, hey, welcome. Hey, good morning. What if this one just wants to go back to the 751? Kind of interesting. Let's see what it does. I think it wants to continue lower. Was this a possible manipulation? I think it could have been easily, right? Look at this drop. Wow. Anyway, I jumped into the short here. And I still don't have a stop on it. Trying to look for that new week opening gap again. Nicely inverted this 1 minute gap though. Right here. Kind of like it. Is this gonna be enough? I don't know. I don't know. Liquidity sweep, inversion, super aggressive entry on this candle. Going for the new week opening gap. Let's see. Tried a couple of times, but maybe it's gonna bounce back again. All right, let's just see what it's gonna do. Hey, Gabriel. What do I see? Well, this is, if you're referring to that the market is going crazy, I do see that. It is definitely going nuts right now. It is definitely going nuts. Good morning. I mean, look at this. Higher high. I mean, low, high, almost a lower low. Higher high, lower low. I don't know what the heck is going on. You know, I thought that NQ wants to go for that drop into that gap, but it's just not doing it right now. Oops, my super magical indicators. All right, let's go. Push it, baby. We need this push. We need it. We need it very badly. I added more. Not too much, just a little bit. 10 micros and I'm okay. Managing risk as much as possible. Let's go for that 53.25. I want to see this. Hey, Trading Star, what's happening? Yeah, can be happening. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. How far is it gonna go? I don't know. That's the big question, right? Kind of wondering if it wants to go through. The gap is down there at 51, by the way. So I mean 53 is also a good target. I have 53.25 on the mini. The gap is actually 51.50. So that's kind of interesting. There you go. Boom. Nice. We love this trade. That was a good one. That was a real good one. All right. This was a good one. Made. Well, because I was in drawdown, I recovered from the drawdown. I'm up $592 on this account. And oh, this is a daily loss limit. And this one, which one is that? And I made 1,300 on this take profit trader account, getting closer to the pro account here. Takes some time though. No trades yesterday. Today you're feeling. Listen, Trading Star, you held yourself back, and that was the plan, and you went by the plan, so it was nice. Congratulations. Thank you, Bashi Zacromancer. Let's go. 2 ticks before your TP. Come on, man. But anyway, I was eyeballing this level, and my account got to a drawdown like $300, and finally managed to crawl back here. Hey, Kirktown, thank you. You know, from Kirktown having a comment saying nice, I take that as one of the biggest compliment. Thank you, Kirktown. For the wins. Exactly, Gabriel. That's why you're here. Now, the thing is right now that, I mean, I don't see anything that I like. I mean, there's one more thing. Let's just go to the 1 minute, though. But I'm not sure I want to be in that trade. I mean, if you look at the 1 minute new week opening gap, this is a zone here. This 1 minute candle actually took liquidity here. And there's still a zone. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a zone there. Boom. Opening is 742.50. Okay. We have a beautiful bounce right now. I'm going to try to extend it. I know I can extend it with one click, but look at that. Look at that. It might still go up there to this area. If anyone is brave enough to take a short on that fair value gap, the previous day low, you might as well try to do it. I mean, it's not a bad distance. Is it gonna go to 745? I took a short on an evaluation account only on an eval at this point. It's a heavy short position, I know. This is only on an eval. This one. And I'm kind of curious. And this is a Project X connection with TRADEDAY, by the way, just to let you guys know. I'm testing this. So this is a TRADEDAY evaluation account. Let's see how this is going to go. Targeting the 45.75. I don't care that I missed this on the funded account because I made my profit here. I'm just curious if this 1 minute zone is going to get tagged. Actually, I'm looking for the midpoint. Sorry. Oh my God. This just hit TP. Beautiful. Beautiful. Because my TP was at 745. I'm telling you, this is going to break the zone here. It's like a few points away. Man. I love trading, man. I love trading. I just love trading. That gap be looking like a pretty face. It's something. Look at that. It's coming to destroy the zone. Boom. It's done. It's finished. Job is done. This was the move, everybody. That's it. AM session is done. We're finished. It's done. It's over. Okay. AM. That was it. There's nothing else down there. Nothing else. This was it. I mean, you can go for the swing low. Yeah, you can. But that's it. AM session officially done. Yeah, it's officially done. That we're done. So now we can talk everything else. AM session is done. Thank you, Green. Instant W. Yeah. I make it look easy, but it's absolutely it's very difficult, man. But once you know what you're looking for, obviously that's the key. Kirktown loves me. Everybody note down the date, 2025. The first day of July. Kirktown loves me. Dude, I'm gonna go short. I had to flip on MetaTrader buys. What? What are you doing on MetaTrader? You're on the CFD, right? Still made. Hey, you made 350, Ron. That's all that matters. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Gabriel. Exactly. Give us a rundown. A rundown on the best prop deals, obviously. Now we have the green light from MyFundedFutures because I received some affiliate emails that there was some we should not have talked about this earlier, but now I can share this. They gave us the go ahead on some prop deals. So first of all, look at this. We have 50% off at MyFundedFutures for all users, not just the existing user. I mean, not just the new users, all the users. Any plan, any size, but only for the first month. Okay, so okay, don't get it mistaken. Only for the first month. I guess it's even better if you use this. I'm gonna use this one for an expert account for sure. So I'm gonna try to use it for an expert account. No activation fee. The cheapest starter plus right now is $64 with this one, $114 for the cheapest expert. After using the code for 50% off, use Dom Sabo to unlock 50%. Oh yeah, if you used it once, if you use my code again, that's going to unlock an extra 50% discount on Starter Plus and Expert accounts. That's for unlimited uses until the end of July. So this is the big promo for this month. You get a 50% of any plan, and then after that, using the code, you can get 15% of anything else. I think it's a good deal, no activation. And also, Take Profit Trader, no activation fee and down to 40%. Guys, we have to push Take Profit Trader this month as well. As you can see, where's my... no, that's not it. Yeah, here it is. So I have, right now, I'm building 4 new test accounts with Take Profit Trader. This one is getting ready to almost funded. This one still needs to go a little bit. This one is almost halfway. And this one almost at halfway. So I'm trying to get those pro accounts as well. Okay. So let's do this. I think it's just an awesome deal, 40% off. And of course, we have always some good deals. Trade Day, by the way, managed to change the rules. Now you can have up to 5 accounts with Trade Day, 40% off and no activation fee, everybody. Just saying. I just purchased an account. That's why I'm testing Project X with Trade Day, because Trade Day is a super solid prop firm in my opinion as well. So we have some good deals going on. You know, we have some good deals. Then you see the price reaching your market level and delivering exactly as it is that moment when you fall. Exactly. Zacromancer. I love that quote right there. When the price is reaching that level, I'm going to actually talk about this on my Funded TV. That's when you fall in love with trading. And that's why it's so great if you do your analysis before before you start to trade, before the market open even. Like, do your analysis, and when those levels getting hit and you actually enter to a nice trade, then man, that's just awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna look for that. I'm gonna look for that. There's some possible entries if it wants to turn around. I'm not interested to go short here, so I'm just not. Maybe a quick look on gold, by the way. Okay, I think gold draw on liquidity is 3372.9 because that's the top highest point of the order block. So I think gold is going to stay bullish. And man, look at this. It's just keep dropping. Yeah, trade day. I mean, trade day. I think trade day is going to. I think they're really going to grow real fast because many people were ignoring trade day because you can have only one account. Now they absolutely changed everything, and now you can go with 5 accounts, multiple funded accounts, no activation fee. Like, how good is that? And so I think there is much to do with trade day. And I'm very happy for them because trade day is in business since a few years now. No problem at all ever with payouts. Paid out everybody. So I think it's a solid prop firm. And yeah, the Tom Sabo code works there as well. And of course we have the link. Make sure to click the link. Use the code. Thank you. And good prices right now. Yeah, Philcos. It's a nice little sell-off. I mean, if we go to the 1 hour chart, I wouldn't be surprised if this sell-off would take out even today. I mean, it's not far. Look at that. It's not far. 600. Look at this. That level is like it's screaming to be taken out. That's only 100 point down there. Do you have the guts to enter a short position and hold it all the way down to 600? I'm not gonna do that. I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I took a long position here on the 1 minute. So I took a long position, but actually I got stopped out. And then I tried to take another one. But that was on an evaluation account. So after that, for the second chance, because I was looking for the new week opening gap here, I entered to another position on a funded. I mean, both on a funded and on an evaluation account. And so this was the trade that we took on this drop. Actually, the short position was based on this inversion gap here. That's why I took the trade. How should I put this? So there was an inversion gap, a little bit of aggressive entry after sweeping this level here. So it had a sweep, inverted. I was still eyeballing with the new week opening gap. I was watching how the candles were printing, took the entry on a market order, and boom. Actually, I exited at where did I exit? Anyway, somewhere down here, a little bit before the gap. It was good. Break even on the day. Hey, Philcos, break even is winning. Break even is winning. That's a winning. That's a winning day. That's how it goes. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I wanted to check on something. I forgot. Anyway. So there is this thing going on with Top Step. I keep reading it on X. That Top Step from the 1st of August, Top Step is not going to let anyone trade on other than Top Step X. I mean, somewhat understandable because they own Project X. Basically, they bought it, as far as I understand. It's just kind of interesting. Look at this, man. It's still. I feel like it's gonna drop, man. It's just ready to sell off. Is there some kind of a news hitting the market? Okay, Powell is done. He's finished. And that's it. Okay. No, I'm not short gold. I'm actually not touching gold right now. We are technically in a range. I would like to see gold get down into this 15-minute. I think it's a 15-minute gap here. So 15-minute BC, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So I'd like to see gold get down there and then see for some kind of a reaction to maybe look for a possible long position, but I don't think there's going to be time for it. But man, look at this, below 700. Is it real news, Philcos, or is it just some crazy meme on X, or is it a real thing? Like Trump really wants to deport him? I can't find anything on it. Actually, I searched for it earlier, but I didn't find anything. Yeah, double check on it. Trump is speaking. Uh-oh. Man. I have to check something here. Just a second here. Ah. What is going on, man? All right. No, I'm not in a position. I'm not holding any position right now. Headline on Fox News: Trump considers deporting Elon Musk over what? Jesus. I'm not in a position. Man, I think it's gonna go down to 600. I think it's very dangerous to go long right now. If I would have to bet, I'd say this is just keeps going down to that 600. If we build up some kind of a structure here, that would be awesome, and then go higher. But for now, you know. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Would have made 2K if I held my original short. Yeah, emotions are always messing up the mind, you know. Exactly, Philcos, you just nailed it. This is exactly the FAFO pattern. Oh my god, I love this. The FAFO pattern. Okay. I know. I washed my hair. Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the barber shop, so I'm gonna have to get a new haircut. You know, summertime. Exactly, shenanigan. Yeah, my brain is melting too. We have the AC on, but I think I have to turn on the vent as well. Shave it bald, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna do it live on stream, like I don't know, like Britney Spears style. You know, just do it live on stream. We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna actually buy an expert account. I don't want to let this opportunity slide away. 50% off for the first month is an extremely good deal. I like it. Kind of like it. Yeah, not right now. Tesla dropped 6%. Okay, so what is going on? Is he really deporting Elon Musk? I'm gonna actually search for it now. Wow, USA Today. Trump also said on the Department of Government if which Musk headed before 7 may train its sights on the Tesla SpaceX founder government website. I don't know. We'll take a look. We might have to put Dodge on Elon. Wow. I guess Trump is kind of messing around with Tesla right now. Wow. So this is true. Interesting. $5D chess, yeah. This is absolutely a 5D chess game right now. Huh. Very, very interesting. What's happening with the market right now? Is it stopped, or I mean, I think it's just gonna keep on dropping, by the way. Look at that. It's gonna go. How does it look here? Oh my. It's actually a zone again. Oh, I might have to jump into a short maybe and try out the FAFO pattern. 640 on the micro. It looks really good. And this looks really good to jump in. Don't do it. I know. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Don't worry. It keeps calling me. I'm kind of having some FOMO as well, but I feel like this is just gonna drop down 50 points at least. Man, this is going down. Yeah, I jumped into a short. Let's see if it really wants to visit. I mean, the order block is at 640, but I'd like to get out before 650. Very dangerous. Don't do this at home, right? Obviously. Never ever do this at home. Kind of dangerous scenario. But it's valid. It is valid. So, okay. Is there anywhere I can look more into the FAFO pattern? Yeah. Of course. Exactly. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to help you guys understand what is really the FAFO pattern, all right? So this is it.
All right, today we're going to talk about how we can find out and how much we can find out and what it takes to get there. So first we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Okay, so I hope this lesson was helpful. So on the level of 7, obviously you need to go and F around, you know, on the level of 7 to find out more. But if you're not effing around, obviously you're not going to find out more information. So that's basically the FAFO pattern. I'm just getting stopped out here from this trade, but I'm cool with that. So I just got found out that, look at this. So this I would say this is like a level of 5, 4, 4. I would call this a level 4 FAFO pattern right now that's happening. And I think it's cool. You know, I think it's doable. It's not so hard to understand. And as you can see, if it hits my stop loss, I think we can officially claim a level 4 FAFO pattern, right? That was poetry. Exactly. This would be a level 4, I would say, abundance protocol. I mean, I wouldn't give a level 5. Yeah, I mean, I know I started with 5, but I would say let's go with the level 4, because if we leave this as it is, which we will, this is just gonna bring us to a level 4. You know, up here would be like a level 7, or maybe level 10 would be up there. So we don't need that. And we're gonna find out really soon. I think it's just it wants us to find out, and that's why it's super great. You know, 4 is reasonable, I think, right? Look at that, almost there, almost. Kind of interesting, and there you go. So level 4 FAFO pattern explained live on YouTube, and now you know. Now obviously the good news is that this was only on an evaluation account, so we're not freaked out, but still I would call this a level 4. If you want to go level 10, you have to go and wait until it gets to 785. That's going to be a level 10, and like this. Okay, so that's that up there, this level, that's definitely way above the pattern. So that is like the complete result of the pattern, and now we know, right? Exactly. Yeah, it will dump, by the way. Green, it is going to dump. It's just a question of how long it's gonna retrace higher, I think. My diarrhea is back. Made your day all right. Well, everybody, ES is not moving, right? Everybody, what can I say? I'm gonna delete this, and not going to stay on the FAFO pattern here. I'm just gonna sit on my hands and watch what the market does, and we'll see what happens, right? So that being said, I think I'm gonna sign off because I'll be at MyFunded TV in about 25 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to come over to MyFunded TV, please do so, and we have some good talk about risk and strategies and stuff. And if you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the code TomSabo. It definitely keeps the stream rolling, keeps me here full time, because as you know, sometimes I do go on tilt and needs to repair the BMW. I mean, the BMW needs to be repaired. Need to make those affiliate commissions, because without that, I just couldn't pay the tax, pay the rent, and pay the bills. You know, I don't have a Lambo in the background, but anyway. All right, just joking. But anyway, thank you for the support. I'll be at MyFunded TV, and I'll be back tomorrow for the London session, and of course New York as well. All right. See you, everybody, and God bless. God bless you all.